Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, November 14th, and I'll be highlighting comic books that are coming out next Wednesday, the 21st, and showing off a couple books I just got in the mail. Don't have a lot to show. I'm still waiting on a few things to come in later in the week. I did pick up this 4-issue miniseries of Iceman. This was a 1 through 4 miniseries that came out back in 1984. And these are really nice condition. I kind of waited to find the right deal on eBay. I got the 4 of these for under $20. And the reason I got them mainly was because of issue number 3. It's the first appearance of a villain by the name of Oblivion. You see he's on the cover there on issue number 4, but the first appearance is in issue 3. So, I don't know if that'll be a major character explored in the Marvel Universe down the road, either through TV shows or movies, but pretty powerful character, probably one of the top 3 or 4 in power in the Marvel Universe. So, yeah, you never know. I don't think that character is going to be used anytime soon, but it's not a bad set to have. It's kind of a throwback. I probably remember this comic book. I'm old enough to have been collecting back in the early 80s, mid 80s. So I was collecting X Factor and some X-Men books back then. So I probably saw this Iceman, and I don't know. I never bought it. But it looks cool. It kind of reminds me of a lot of the X-Men books. Artwork very similar. I haven't read the storyline yet. I'm going to get to that. I still have a lot of reading to do, catching up for last month. But yeah, the covers are really cool, and they're in really good shape, especially number 3, that's the one I really was hoping was going to be in good shape. This one's probably a 9.6 to 9.8. It's in just beautiful shape. Nothing wrong with it at all. So those are pretty neat. I'm glad I picked those up. I don't know if on my last video I had highlighted the Sentry. I picked up this variant. I think I did. I may have already shown people this. I'm not sure. Sentry number 1, the variant. I've got issue number 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming in my Midtown order. There is sort of a change with the Sentry. He's kind of merging with the Void in issue number 4, I think. 4 and 5 are going to be probably important issues to have. But I read this first issue, and it was really good. I remember the original. I have the original Sentry series from the 90s. It was under the Marvel Knights production run, and I think Paul Jenkins was the writer on that. And if I remember right, Jay Lee was the artist. So I think Jenkins and Lee are the co-creators of Sentry. And it's kind of an interesting character because it's, he's super powerful. He's kind of like Superman, basically invulnerable. Easily one of the top, strongest superheroes in the Marvel Universe, but he's massively flawed in that he's also, whenever he releases his powers, he also releases the Void, which is a destructive force in the Marvel Universe. And, who knows? I don't know if Donny Cates is tying the Void. The Void is supposedly like the father of Null. Null is a major villain that came out in issue number 3 of Venom. And I think there's a connection there between Null and the Void, which has to do with Sentry. So I think these early Sentry books, if you can find the early ones, I know issue number 1, I've got the black cover, which is like a $50, $60 book. I don't have the San Diego Comic-Con variant. I'd like to pick that up, but it's a high book right now. It's like a $100, $120 book now. So I may pick that up eventually. If I can find a good deal on it, I might purchase it. But yeah, definitely, I think the Sentry, especially this new series here, I think that the writing on it is very good. I really enjoyed this first issue, and I'm actually excited to read the following issues. So I highly recommend Sentry. I think it's a very good written comic book. So let's jump into comic books that are coming out next Wednesday, ones that I thought were worth getting. Dark Horse, Black Hammer, I've not been collecting Black Hammer, but I know Black Hammer just got optioned the other day. I don't know if it's going to be a TV series or a movie. It'd probably do better as a TV series. I remember seeing issue number 1, and for whatever reason, I didn't buy it. So I kind of wish I had. But I went on eBay last night, and there were still some people listing the books. I do newly listed on eBay. So a new listing right away pops up, and I got issue number 1 and 2, the A cover and the B cover, for $34, which I thought was pretty good. $34.95 free shipping. So basically, I got each issue for about $17. I think that's a pretty dang good deal. Right after I bought it, later in the evening, I noticed there were a lot of listings of Black Hammer at $75, $80, $100. Obviously people are trying to take advantage of the hype on it, with being optioned, the news of it being optioned. The sales on it are kind of spiking. So another book that I picked up, that is spiking as well. Maybe you can find a good deal on it. Hellboy movie's coming out. A lot of people know that, but there is a rumor that one of the characters, Lobster Johnson, I think, is possibly going to be in the book. So the first appearance of Lobster Johnson is in Hellboy, Box Full of Evil. And there's what the cover looks like. So I went on eBay. There wasn't too many for sale. These black covers, Dark Horse, Hellboy, all the covers are real hard to find in great condition because they're all black. There's always spine ticks on these books. So finding one in a high grade right now, it's probably going to run you $50, $60. It might be worth picking up. I found a couple of them on eBay. The only problem with eBay is I didn't get to see a picture of the condition. One of them said, used like new. The other one said fine, excellent condition. Who knows? There's no telling what the condition of these books. I purchased 2 of them on eBay, one for like $15, and the other one was like, I think $30. So, yeah, we'll see. There was also sets. I saw a set on there for like $70 that had the set, the issue 1 and 2 inside the set, along with some other Hellboy books. That sold out pretty quickly as well. So you may, maybe wait a week or 2, see if this pops back up. There could be some people listing it on eBay that don't know about this book being hot. So, you may want to mark it on your save on eBay for any new listings of Hellboy, Box Full of Evil. That could be worth trying to score a couple issues. But I would put it on your radar because that's the first appearance of Lobster Johnson, and I think he's going to be in the new Hellboy, and I think the guy that played Sandman is rumored to be the actor playing him. The name escapes me at the moment, but yeah, so that might be worth getting. Another book for Dark Horse is Whispering Dark #2. I haven't read the first one. I've got that coming in my order here in the next week, so I might be picking that up. So for DC, this continuation of the Drowned Earth series, Aquaman, the B cover. This is a Middleton cover. I'm kind of a fan of Middleton's artwork. It's pretty good. It's not really a hot book anymore. Middleton's kind of been discovered, so everybody kind of knows. Like Mattina too. Some of the Mattina covers are going to do well. Mattina's got a couple really nice covers out this week too. Batman 59, continuation of the Penguin and Bane story. Pretty cool cover. I like that. It's a beautiful cover by Mattina. But again, everybody knows he's hot. He's a good artist. So you're not seeing the price spikes on these cover artists like I think that you'd seen in the past. Especially with Middleton. I think his stuff has cooled down. Justice League Dark, there's an A and a B cover. A cover's okay. I really like the B cover. This is a Clayton Crane cover. I mean, that's a beautiful cover. The coloring, yeah, I'm going to definitely pick that up. That looks really, really good. Justice League number 12. And this is also part of the Drowned Earth series. A cover looks pretty cool. I mean, this is a Jimenez cover, but you've got a really cool image of the Joker there with Sinestro and Luthor. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like that. So I like that cover. I'll be getting that. And then, of course, the B cover is really nice. You've got a Perillo variant 4 cover price. You know, most of the variants he does are store exclusives. So Perillo doesn't do a lot of regular covers. So this is definitely worth picking up if you can, especially for cover price. So I'll be getting that. Moving on with DC down a little further here. I don't know if this American Carnage is any worth. I mean, I like Ben Oliver's artwork. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool cover. But I've not been real impressed with some of the DC Vertigo comics. Lucifer was pretty good. I picked up the first issue. I might be picking up the second issue to see if it's worth it. But, you know, I haven't been overly impressed by Vertigo comics lately. Dynamic Entertainment, I'm not really a fan of most of their stuff, so I've probably, you got a Matina cover here. That's pretty cool. You know, Matina is definitely drawing a lot. I mean, he's on like every month. It seems like there's 4 or 5 books with his covers. So I'm not really into that comic, but you know, it is a beautiful cover. IDW, I don't think I have anything on my radar for IDW that I'm interested in. Night Moves. I mean, I'm friends with Jim's Comics. He said he's picking that up. I guess the writer on that, is it Boyd? J.V. Boyd? He's connected to the movie industry, cinematic industry. So you may see. Yeah, he thinks there's a good chance you could see this book at option for a TV show or a series or something. I don't know. It looked okay. It just didn't really appeal to me. I'm not really into that genre. So I'll probably pass on that. Another one with IDW that seems sold out is Sukaban Turbo. You know, it's kind of a cool cover with the coloring and everything, but know nothing about it. It's sold out on Midtown. It was probably a 1 in 10, a little higher than cover price, $8.50. So that's probably a 1 in 10 variant that is sold out. Moving on down to Image. Cold Spots has been pretty good. I'll probably continue with that one. That's a good classic Cullen Bunn story. Middle West is a new one. Scotty Young is the writer. That could be good. The cover that's already sold out is I think it's a 1 in 25 variant by Scotty Young. It's a pretty cool cover. $25.50. That might have been worth picking up, but it's sold out pretty quickly, so that one's gone on Midtown. I think that was it for Image. Marvel. What was on my radar for Marvel? I'm glad that all these images have loaded. Some of them earlier didn't have all the images loaded, but most of them are now. Immortal Hulk number 9, I will be getting that. That's a pretty cool cover. I think that's the Wrecker, is that it? I think that's who the villain is in that one. So I'll be picking that up. I haven't been doing the Infinity War mashups, like you got Ghost Panther here. I don't know, just Sleepwalker. I just haven't really. I've been collecting the regular Infinity Wars series, but haven't really been going for the mashups or the side stories. Marvel Knights 20th, number 2. You've got. I've been collecting the Carrie Andrews connecting variant cover. So I think number 1 I've got the Carrie Andrews variant, and then I'll pick up probably number 2 for that as well. I don't know what there's a Dave Johnson incentive variant for Marvel Knights number 2. They don't show the image, so I don't know what that looks like. Not sold out though yet. What else did I see that's caught my eye? Spider-Geddon. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I read the first 2 issues of Spider-Geddon. It kind of was boring. I don't know. I don't know. You got in the Hook Lee variant, so that might be worth getting. But for them, and actually the A cover is nice too. Jorge Molina cover. I mean, that's a pretty cool cover. I don't know. It just after I read the second issue, and it just was kind of boring to me. I just didn't feel like I should continue with it. I'd rather spend my money on something else. So I probably will not be picking that up anymore. I think that might have been it for Marvel. Was there a good cover there? Yeah. Oh yeah, Web of Venom. So you got several different variants here, or regular covers. So this is the Midtown variant, which is done by Sienkiewicz. That's $12, so you're going to pay a little bit more than the regular cover price. There's the A cover with Web of Venom for It was Web of Venom Carnage Born, so that's the A cover. You've got a Betterman B cover. That looks okay. The Incentive one is the same as the A cover. It's just a Virgin. It is a 1 in 100. So hence that's why it's an $85 price on Midtown. Still hasn't sold out yet, so maybe that book is not that hot. We'll see. They definitely built it up quite a bit over the last few months, so I would have expected that to have sold out. Well, maybe it will by the end of the day. We'll see. It's still early yet. It's only 5:20 my time, Eastern Standard Time here. So Hot Lunch Special number 4 on Independence. That's been a really good series. The writing has been very good on that. I will continue with that. Aftershocks really done a good job. Last Space Race number 2. I enjoyed the first issue. I picked up the B cover on that. There's only one cover here for that, so I'll be picking that up. Lollipop Kids was really good. The first issue I thought was good. And by the way, these Aftershock comics, they're really high quality comic books. I mean, the paper stock is thick. The inks are really good. I mean, they're high quality comic books. And the fact that you're able to buy them for what a normal Marvel or DC book is pretty amazing. So I would highly recommend getting those. Pestilence of Satan. I've been collecting that run. That one looks pretty cool. I've been loving the covers on the very nice dark covers. So I'll be picking that up. Independence, I'll go down a little further here. And what else caught my eye that I thought looked pretty good? And there might be 1 or 2 other things that I saw that might be worth grabbing. Devil's Due Publishing. This is a cheap book, $1.69. Kind of a cool cover. Love Town number 0. You never know. They're kind of very low print run probably on those books, so that could be worth getting. There's also issue number 1 with Coffin Comics. La Muerta Man, I say Coffin Comics and I have to cough. La Muerta Retribution, number 2. That cover looks pretty cool. There'll be some people that like that. I think there was one other one here that I thought was good. Oh, Rick and Morty, number 1, Pickle Rick presents. Rick and Morty presents Pickle Rick. So there's the A cover on that. I really like the B cover because it's hilarious. He's in a pickle jar. The whole family there in a pickle jar. There's Jerry. I think that's his daughter. There's Morty. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting that. I love Rick and Morty. I'm a little partial to that. I think that might have been it. Bloodborns, sometimes they have pretty cool covers. This is by Titan Comics, I believe. That one's pretty cool. The B cover, it's a pretty nice B cover. And then the C cover is really, really nice as well. It's a Damien Worm cover. Yeah, I think the last one I saw that looked interesting is sold out. And I clicked on the book to buy it. and for some reason I got disconnected, and it didn't go fully into my cart. And by the time I went back to the page, it was sold out. So I'm a little pissed. But this cover is badass. This is by Zenescope, which I don't think I've bought too many Zenescope comic books in the past. It's called Conspiracy Illuminati #1, and this is the B cover. It's sold out in Midtown. This was, it was only cover. It's a $5 comic book, but the cover on that just looks awesome. I'm gonna see if I can buy it on eBay or maybe directly through Zenescope. I went on Zenescope's website real quick, and they did not have it. I guess maybe you had to pre-order it with them. They did not have it on their current run of comics. And I tried calling their offices. No one answered. I left a message. Yeah, so who knows? I don't know if I'll be able to track this down yet or not, but this could be a hot book. I mean, usually I'm pretty good at predicting books that are hot based on covers, and I would say this one's going to be probably a $15, $20 book. I would think it would be. It's a real unique cover. It's kind of eye-catching. I mean, right away, my eye was drawn to it. My eye was drawn to the eye. But, I just think this is going to be a hot book. We'll see. I could be wrong. So I'm going to try to track it down maybe through Zenescope's website. That's an option sometimes when you are on some of these online websites. I doubt a lot of local shops pre-ordered this, so good luck finding a book like this in your local shop. I doubt you'll see it. I doubt you'll find it. Usually I'll call a shop on some of these independents, and they'll be like, never heard of it. No, I don't think I have anybody that even ordered it. That's kind of typical. So, it just shows you got to be quick. Sometimes on Midtown, their books sell out within minutes. So if you're not on top of things like I wasn't obviously today, you kind of miss out. It's just the way it goes. But I'm gonna see if I can maybe pick this up on eBay. I'm sure I'm gonna have to pay more than $5. It's probably gonna be at least, if I'm lucky, maybe I can get it for $8 to $10. But look for that one maybe online. I'm gonna do the same. But that was all I had for today, guys. If you don't mind, please leave a comment. I'd like to hear what you guys thought about the new comic books that are coming out for next week. Please hit the bell for notifications. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. My subscriber base is building. I've been consistently doing 2 to 3 videos a week. I think that's helping me, getting me more exposure in the comic community. And I'll try to post a video maybe by Friday or Saturday. I do have a few more books that I ordered coming in the mail, so I'll try to highlight a few of those. And it's New Comic Book Day, everybody, so please go get your books, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.